Yes, girls.
Welcome to the Ship It Show.
Boom.
Woo!
Thank you, ladies and gents. That was beautiful.
Let me just drop a little piece of knowledge, a little inspiration. If we can the only way we can turn this third world war around is if people start celebrating and come dancing in the streets at all times. So we're doing that right here in the Ship It Show. It's all about doing it now. Be the change.
Okay. I like it. Greg, do you know what today is?
It's the best day of my life. I'm on the Ship It Show with you. And you look beautiful, Tara, as always. And I just woke up from a wild sex dream about us. Wow. Shipping us in the dream, in my dream.
Okay. And we have these gorgeous goddesses with us today who cosplay and have a wonderful time. And we are today exploring cosplay from Bleach. So without further ado, let's get right to our gorgeous guests who are joining us from all over the world today. Thank you so much for showing up. We really appreciate it. Julie, go ahead and tell everybody your name and how to find you on social media.
My name is Julie Osco. No worries if you can't pronounce that, but I cosplay on Instagram. So if you want to find me, it's Julie_ODSGAARD.
I'm gonna follow you right now.
And where are you joining us from this morning or this evening for you?
I'm joining from Denmark, little country.
A little country. Does everyone from Denmark look like you, goddess? Like, what's happening in the water?
Oh, thank you so much. I always get told I don't look very Danish, actually, so that's a bit funny.
She looks very delicious. I'm going to eat her. Gorgeous, stunning.
Vegan Danish.
Okay, up next. Is it Argel? How do you pronounce your name, sweet one?
That is fine. Yes.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so hello, beautiful goddess. Can you please tell everybody your name and where to find you on social media?
So, hi everyone. My name is Arjelle Horton. I go by the cosplay name BBA Mermaid. I'm from the British Virgin Islands.
And island girl.
Yes, I'm an island girl. So my social media platforms are BVI_mermaid. You can find it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All of them are the same, BVI_mermaid.
Beautiful. You are a mermaid too. God, there's something so magical about mermaids and goddesses. And thank you for joining us today. We have one more stunning cosplayer, Susana. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on the Ship It Show. Please tell everybody where to find you.
My name's Susana, but on Instagram and Twitter, it's Biting Bows. So, yeah.
And where are you joining us from this morning? I have a guess.
So it's
what part of
cold here?
Yes, I hear you. I'm in Toronto. What part of England are you from?
London.
Oh, I was there right before lockdown for a Comic-Con.
Oh.
It was so magical and beautiful, and it was so nice to meet fans across the pond. Like, there were people in line clutching their little Bubbles toys that they've had forever. They're like, Tara, I never thought I'd meet you. And they had it their whole lives, and it was very sweet and special. I had a beautiful, beautiful time. Because this show is about love, and we are exploring our first anime ship, which is Bleach. Argel, let's start with you. And your cosplay's gorgeous. What got you into cosplay in general? How did you start? And thank God you did. How did you start?
Well, cosplaying is kind of like it's not really a normal thing here in the Virgin Islands. It's not many that actually do it. So like individuals will actually see me, kind of judge me and call me like cartoon girl. So
that's a blessing.
Except that they judge her. So now you need to tell everybody that you're friends with us. Take a selfie. Ready to go. Everybody say cheese for Argel. Take a selfie.
I am the cartoon girl.
Yeah.
I started cosplaying kind of by accident because I kind of grew up differently. Like growing up, my mom, guess I'm not like a girly girl and I'm more like a tomboy kind of thing. So it's like, while other girls are kind of dressing up, probably wanting to be their favorite princesses. I grew up different. I just wanted to be the badass character from like my favorite video game show. And that was my first cosplay. My first cosplay was Scorpion from Mortal Kombat at a Halloween party. So Halloween is mostly the times where everyone traditionally, dresses up and get ready for the event. But instead of me being like a cheerleader or the baseball player, like at the time, I came up as Scorpion and I scared the hell out of everyone because I had like, the scarlet white eyes and stuff like that. And it was completely different. And I got some friends who are interested in video games, and she introduced me to a group of individuals who like comics, anime, manga. So I got in contact with them, and they're the ones who kind of took me on my journey of, it's okay to be different. And I got to go to my first convention, which was in Fan Expo in Canada. And I was like,
wait, did you meet me? Was I there?
No.
When did you go? When did you go?
2017.
Oh, I wonder if I was there. I love your story, and I love that you choose these strong characters. I hope like you inspire people around you that think, oh, that's not cool to not be a princess. Like, heck yes, look at her. She's a fucking powerhouse goddess. You are an inspiration, and I love that you just did your thing and didn't care what anybody else said because you knew you had this. You're a warrior.
And she started off as Scorpion, which is rad.
I love it so much. And how did you find Bleach?
I used to watch anime growing up from like high school. I think at the time it was like the three big hitters. It was like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Bleach, and One Piece at the time. So it was like all those. I used to run home after school and I was like, I'm going to watch Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon. So I got into it at that time. And then I was like looking at the outfits. I'm like, oh my God, these outfits are so cool. I want to be the next Sailor Moon. I want to be the next, I wanted to be a female Saiyan at the time. I was like, no, I don't want to be like Goku. I want to be like a female Saiyan. So any kind of character that actually promote female empowerment, women can do awesome as well. I gravitated towards those type of characters. Even for like movies, I gravitate towards Xena, for example, because that was the kind of inspiration I was looking forward to when I was growing up.
Arjelle, you're amazing. Like, I hope you'll come on the show again. I feel like I don't know what you do in your real world life for a living or what you want to do, but
life. Not really a mermaid, but I'm a marine biologist, so hence I kind of got that name.
My God.
From my college friend.
Of course you are. But I feel like you could like incorporate your marine biology and do these videos to empower women and find their goddess and warriors. You are like such an inspiration. I'm super happy to meet you. Thank you so much. We have more to talk about, but let's introduce everybody. But like, I just want to talk to you for like an hour. Susana, tell us how you got into cosplay and how you found Bleach.
I got into cosplay completely by accident because I used to really like fancy dress, like for Halloween and stuff. And at uni, there'd always be a party where you dressed up, and I'd always be like, okay, I want to do that. I want to do it. My friends hated it. They're like, okay, can we go to one of these that we don't dress up? And I was like, no, I want to dress up. And then like I found other friends that were like, this is a thing. This is cosplay. And I was like, really? I mean, okay, let's try it. Let's see how it goes. And I'd already been to cons before, but it had never clicked that the people in costumes were doing that because they enjoyed it. I just thought, I don't really know what I thought. So then I started going to cons again, but in cosplay, and then I made more friends, and now it's just like a nice thing of, it's an easy way of dressing up as a character that you really like and just meeting new people without having to be like, okay, I'm really shy as a normal person. So it's like, okay, I'm not me right now, so it's okay.
We hear that a lot from people in their real worlds. They're quite shy, and then they suit up in whatever cosplay and they become this warrior and they inhabit these characters and they have so much fun. I love that.
I can't wait till the Ship It Show goes to Comic-Cons live. We do the Ship It Show live at all the Comic-Cons. It's going to be so fun.
Are you going to wear that ski outfit?
Yo, I'm cold. We need to dance some more.
I mean,
if you really want me to get naked and strip, we got to dance some more.
Nobody said they wanted you to get naked or strip.
Susana just she just put it in the chat. She's like,
no,
please.
Yeah. No, Susana, don't text him. It's very dangerous. And tell us how you found Bleach. Your cosplay is incredible. My God, you're so stunning. All of you are so stunning. It's like, I don't even know what to say this morning. I'm like in love with everybody. Tell us how you found Bleach and how you started cosplaying in that world.
I found Bleach because I already knew about Bleach because it was like one of the big three. You had like Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. But at the time that they were the big three, I didn't really get into Bleach because it wasn't like, Bleach was really hard to watch in the UK. So I got into Naruto, but Bleach ended up being my boyfriend's favorite, and he was fuming that I hadn't watched it. He was just like, we're gonna watch this. So we binge watched it in like a month. Like I'd get back from work, we'd watch 3 episodes, maybe 5, and I'd be like, okay, we can do another one. He's like, no, you need to go to sleep now. I didn't expect to like it as much, and I didn't expect it to like hold my concentration, or like I just didn't, and I did, and I love it.
My son's like that. He watched like the whole thing in a month. Same thing. Like he was just, and I saw parts of it. I haven't seen the whole thing, but it's so high concept and it's so fascinating.
I've never seen the show, but now because of this Ship It Show episode about Bleach, I'm in love with the show without even watching it. I love the concept.
This is Greg's way of saying I don't do any research for any show.
No, because I want to learn with the people watching. For those,
but the people
that don't know,
but the
about
people
Bleach,
watching
now
do
they know. Like,
no, they do know. No, they watch it. You're the only one who hasn't watched it.
You just said you didn't watch it, but nonetheless, we're learning together. This is a together thing. But I really love the concept of the whole afterlife exploration of what happens when you die and the different dimensions. It's really cool.
It's pretty fascinating. It really is.
Something we need to think about more.
I know we do. Julie, tell us how you found cosplay and Bleach.
I'm not really the typical cosplayer because I don't wear the clothes and I have nothing made really apart from my props, because I body paint the character on. So for me, it's really like every single costume anyone has ever seen me in has been me hand painting it on my body in body paint. So that alone already makes it a bit different. So I didn't really get into it for cosplay, because I obviously can't wear it out much. But for me, it was just like, because I already painted paintings.
Wow.
I thought it was cool to like see how much art is put into cartoons and anime and really see like, can I replicate this in a way, but also make it my own? So for me, it's just like this fun, creative process of seeing like, what can I do with this amazing artwork someone has already made and put it on me.
I love that. That's the beauty about cosplay and also all artistic variations from fandom. There's no rules. Like, you can't say, oh, you're doing it wrong. You know, men can dress in female characters and vice versa. Babies are old people. I mean, Greg and I were at a con and a whole family dressed as like old Teen Titans. Like the baby was with a walker. Do you remember that, Greg?
It was so cool. It was one of my favorite cosplay families ever.
Yeah. So I love that you just did that and took it upon yourself to use your own art and how you share your art with the world on yourself. I'm sure there was a lot of trial and error when you were first getting going.
Yeah, I actually didn't intend for it to go that way. It was just like, it was Halloween and people wanted me to do something else and just beauty makeup, which I understood. And then I tried to paint on Wednesday Addams and like it blew up. And I was just like, oh, this was really fun. Like, let me stay doing this and see, like, can I make like a suit look like it's real, even though it's just me painting it.
Wow.
And yeah, it opened up this whole new world. I've actually painted your guys' characters from Teen Titan.
What?
We need to share that on the screen. Is that on your Instagram page?
Yeah. If you scroll down past the ones that have a colored background, you'll find it.
Oh my gosh. Greg,
so I do a lot of male characters, just because since I'm body painting, the concept is already thrown away. So
well, like gender fluidity in Comic-Cons and in fandom, it's like anything goes. It's so wonderful. It's part of why I love it so much.
And in life, gender fluidity in life.
And in life, of course it should be. Of course there should be no judgment.
There's so much more to a character than just their gender. So.
Yeah.
Explore love, yo.
Greg, do you want to ask your stupid question?
Yeah. Ship, marry, kill a character from the Bleach world. Ship, marry, kill.
I apologize, ladies. This is a stupid question that I guess I've started kind of liking it, but anyway.
I love it because it really does. It's very revealing of the people's insight on the show, like what they feel about the characters in the world. For those of us that are learning at the same time.
Okay.
Like me.
Yeah.
I know. By the way, ladies, I know the most about nothing in the whole universe. So just so you know.
That's his truth. That's his truth. Susana, who would you like to ship on Bleach? Who would you like to marry? And who would you like to kill?
So I'll start with kill Aizen. No time for him. No, don't like him. No. Marry Kenpachi. oh no, oh,
cute, she's
kind of
so
like
cute.
every time he comes on screen, I'm like, you're already cool. And ship with Gin, because Rangiko and Gin are meant to be together forever.
Oh.
My God, cutest human. All right, Argel.
I think everyone kind of would kill Aizen. I think he's like everyone's just don't like him. I would marry Grimjaw. I like him.
So cute.
I would ship Ichigo, but in his final form. But he has like the long black hair. I like him in that way, not the original orange hair. Yeah.
Okay, I get that. Okay, I like it. Julie?
I'm probably just gonna jump on the Aizen train. I don't think any fans like him. Mary, it would have to be Shuhei. I know he's not like a fan favorite, but I think he looks so cool. Like his design is like the best, in my opinion. Ship, I would have to say Rangiku. She's my girl in my head. I would be friends with her for sure and like love her forever.
Aw, I love that. Do you love that, Greg?
I told you this question is an amazing question to ask.
No, it's not really. It's just fun. It's not amazing.
It's amazing, and it comes from this genius right here.
We are in so much trouble if everything comes
Actually,
from
Luke
there.
gave me the question. Actually, our producer Luke gave me the question.
Oh, all this time I thought it was your dumb idea, but it's actually Luke's idea to give you something to do.
I took it and ran.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. When you are cosplaying and you're putting stuff out there, you're meeting people from all over the world, right? What do you have any fun fan favorite stories of going to a Comic-Con or meeting someone online that really touched you? People that you've met because you're doing this.
You can talk about me, ladies. It's cool.
Don't do that.
I have a really cute story from I once did Belle, the Disney princess, and like I was walking around like bags from the con, and like this little girl ran up to me and she was like, can I? And I was just like, I don't know what you can do. And then but she was really shy, and her little brother basically came in and took the reins. She was like, can she take a picture with you? I was like, of course, that's no problem. And then, but she's really short, so I like crouch down. But I'm short anyway, so I didn't have to crouch too much. And so my dress goes out, and she just sits on it, and then we end up sitting in the middle of the common floor for about 10 minutes because she's like, "This is really comfy," and she's just patting the dress.
Like, don't you love the kids at cons?
Like, I don't know where your parents are, but it was really sweet, and like her brother was so proud that he'd like gotten a little picture with
cute. And they think like you're the real Belle. Like kids at cons think they're meeting Spider-Man or whatever. And then they meet Greg and they're so disappointed. I love that story. Okay, Julie.
I don't go to cons. I've never been to one since it's very new for me to actually be into anime. So I've never been to one, but I get like a lot of DMs from wives where their husbands all of a sudden was like, oh, what is she posting? And then I got this video of my followers 4-year-old that was like freaking out because I had done a character that she was absolutely in love with, and she sent me a video of this kid just going like, I wish I could meet her, she's the coolest person ever, are you friends with her? And it was just so wholesome to see that little interaction.
I love that so much. I love that. Argel?
So I've only been to 2 cons. The last one I've been to was in 2018. I was New York Comic Con, and I think the most fun out of that one is I had on my Beetlejuice outfit. And I don't know what it is about Beetlejuice that everyone just sees Beetlejuice, and everywhere I go, they were like, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. And it's like they just like their whole personality just turn alive, and it's just so amazing, and just I don't know, it's just like the energy just gravitate towards people, and they're like, oh my God, look, it's Beetlejuice.
I love that. That's true. I did the cartoon many, many years ago. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I was Claire and Bertha, and I still get like fan mail from that. Beetlejuice is what an iconic.
We also had Beetlejuice on Teen Titans Go recently.
We did?
Yeah.
Wait, do you know
We did.
something I don't? I've probably forgotten about that.
Yeah, we had Beetlejuice. But I have to say, this is now definitely, I said it earlier when we had the actors from Bleach on, this is now my favorite episode of the Ship It show. And especially because these girls have the coolest accents in the whole world.
More than that, like you obviously all could be models. You're all so gorgeous. But
Yeah.
like your spirits are coming through. Like I wish I didn't have to go to work. I could sit here and talk to you guys for hours. Your spirits are all like so beautiful. Like you just have so much inner beauty that's pouring out that like thank you for putting that out there. It's not easy to put yourself out on the internet and see what the world does. And all of your spirits are just so lovely. I've enjoyed this morning too.
And your accents are awesome, all of you.
Yes,
They
but it's
are.
more than that. It's so much more than that. They have the most gorgeous spirits. You guys do.
Yeah.
And just on a side note, Argel, did you see the Octopus Teacher movie? It's a documentary about a diver that made friends with an octopus in the wild.
Oh no.
Wow.
You should see it. If you guys haven't seen it, it's so beautiful. Like he just dives in the same place, and at first she's really shy, and then she just reaches out to touch his hand. And they become friends, and it's called My Octopus Teacher. And you know, one of my other dream jobs was to be a marine biologist. I'm so impressed with you. Like that's just so cool to be able to live. It's like on another planet.
Yeah, it is. It's very beautiful.
And you know, Greg and I are huge animal lovers. So.
We sure are.
I hate that I have to go to work. I really it's like tearing me apart to leave you guys and this particular little group. It's so beautiful. Girls, please come back. Like you're the most fascinating, gorgeous inside and out creatures. So I hope you'll come back. I'm going to leave and you guys keep chatting and sharing and like, thank you for joining us and sharing all of what you are. And I know for some of you it's bedtime and just thank you for coming on. I really enjoyed this even short time. Will you come back? Will you come back?
I would love to.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm leaving you. Greg,
Bye, Tara, I love you.
Greg, don't fuck this up. Don't ruin the show, okay? Don't ruin the show.
One last question. So in your real life, have you experienced anything that's like paranormal or like otherworldly, like after death ghosts and like basically kind of has anything from the Bleach cartoon kind of showed up in your life ever, even from the past? Have you like witnessed any of that kind of stuff in your real life?
Not really.
Really?
I think my real life is quite boring. I mean, the only time I feel like there's like fate involved has actually been with Bleach, funny enough. Because I used to live in Japan. So there, because of my red hair and my freckles, I used to get called Ichigo, which is the main character of the show. And then when I met my boyfriend, funny enough, when we were chatting to each other before meeting, he asked me about my nicknames. And I tell him the story, and then he sends me an Ichigo meme. And since this is one of the few anime I knew, I was like, oh, but I don't carry around a big sword to compensate for anything. And that was partially what made him invite me out. And Ichigo is probably my Bleach character that's blown up the most. So there's like a red thread through it all.
That's what I'm talking about. But so there's one. What about you, ladies? Nothing, no ghosts. You've never talked to ghosts or like other spirits from the other realm or like any kind of weird communication like that?
No.
What?
No.
I'm the only one that talks to ghosts.
Here in the Caribbean, if you see a ghost, we call it Jumbi. Which is not really a positive thing.
It's not called a dopey? A dopey?
No, Jumbi. Jumbie. Jumbi.
There's no ghost coming to talk to you. Man, all the ghosts love to come talk to me, though, I'll tell you that.
Did you just like get low? Like, do ghosts, like spirits, come and find you?
Well, that's why I like this show, because I feel like a lot of what happens on Bleach is actually really happening all around us, and we're not realizing it. We're brushing it off. We're not communicating with the other side enough because we're programmed not to. Yeah. And personally, I'm sensitive, and I definitely see the other realms, and we all can if we are open to it. And I think Bleach inspires that. So that's why I asked the question if you've ever come across anything like that.
The only like slightly paranormal, and I don't know if it is a paranormal thing. So my dad passed away last May, and we're all quite superstitious. And like one day my mum walked into the kitchen, and we don't have any birds in the house, and in London the only birds you really get are pigeons anyway. And she found, like, well into the house, 2 white feathers, and she was just like, what does this mean? And so she's got friends who were like, they knew a little bit about what that might mean. She was like, that means that my dad has, like, reached heaven. That, like, the way of, like, apparently if you have a white feather, that's an angel sort of dropping it down saying whoever you've lost is safe. And I was just like, I'd never believed in it before, but that was, like, such a nice and, like, comforting thing. And I was just like, I believe it. I take it. That's what I wanted to hear. I take it.
I believe that, and those are the kind of things I'm talking about. There is communication from the other side, and they'll use feathers, birds, animals, nature. Mostly it's nature. Spirits use nature, and animals and trees and leaves and feathers and those kind of things. That's good. That's beautiful. So you have experience, and stay open to that. If anything, Bleach has taught me so far is to stay open to those communications. Any other stories?
I mean, when I still lived in Japan, I lived right next to the biggest shrine of Sendai. Sendai is a city up north. And you would see a lot of people coming there, and you could really tell that some people were very connected to it. And you definitely, like, I don't know if anyone has ever been to a shrine, but there's, like, a different energy that comes with that. And I've always debated if it's because it's where people meet their end, like it's the final goodbye place for people that love them, or if it's because it's just that many people have put faith in one place that the energy just kind of compacts over time. But for me, that's also one of the things I like about Bleach, is like that I can understand the reference to the Japanese belief system and culture, and like appreciate, like, it gives Westerners a real chance to, like, for us to appreciate it truly in the way that Japanese people can see the afterlife and the way they believe in the gods of death, what Ichigo ends up being part-time. And yeah, I just always thought that was like a nice part of my day, because I had to walk through that area every day to go to school. So that's like a nice little, like, every day to have that positive energy and like that emotional energy pushed into you is like a good thing, I think.
It is beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Ladies, thanks for joining us here on the Ship It Show. Please let us know again where we can find you online.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Biting Bows.
You can find me online on Instagram at Julie_ODSGAARD.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at BVI_mermaid. Yeah, you can find me at those locations. Thank you again for having me.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you all. Enjoy your day. Blessings. And may the Bleach be with you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Peace.